100 players in 100 days. Today we're talking about the sunshine in Jacksonville, and I ain't talking about the weather. Let's go. Today we're going to talk about Trevor Lawrence. Let's look into it. Trevor Lawrence in 2022 had 4,000 passing yards. He had 25 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. It's not too bad. He also mixed in almost 300 rushing yards for 5 touchdowns, and that was in 17 games. So, for one, let's look at it. He played all 17 games, which is definitely pinnacle in a fantasy football season. Uh, if you're missing games, obviously you can't play. So, playing all games is very important. He threw over 4,000 yards. He threw for 25 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. There's not that many guys who threw over 25 touchdowns. And that rushing upside, he basically had 30 touchdowns in that fantasy season. Now let's look at the offense. He added Calvin Ridley to already weapons like Christian Kirk, Zay Jones, Evan Ingram, Travis Etienne. They added Zark Carbonot. He could easily improve in his second year under the system. Once they got rid of Urban Meyer, his ceiling just went through the roof. He's been a winner in every aspect of life: high school, college, and the NFL. So what else can you ask for? Last year, he only had 4 games of 300 plus yards passing out of the 17, so we'd like to see that increase. He also had 4 games with no touchdown passes. So you could say he has a decent level floor. Out of 17 games, only 4 of those games he didn't throw any touchdowns. He had 6 games with only 1 touchdown pass. So let's back up a little bit. In 4 games, he had 0 passing touchdowns. In 6 games, he only had 1. So you telling me in 10 games that he only had 1 passing touchdown, or at least 1 passing touchdown? That's not good in a 17-game season. Once again, adding guys like Calvin Ridley, Zach Carbonot to spell, Travis Etienne, that could help a little bit. But we do want to see him, reach his pinnacle with the rushing and with the passing. He finishes the quarterback 7 last year. Right now, he's being drafted at the QB 10. I think that's appropriate for what he's capable of. But we've seen what adding AJ Brown did for Jalen Hurts. We've seen what adding Stephon Diggs did to Josh Allen. We've seen what adding alpha receivers does to his quarterbacks, not only in an offense but for themselves. 100 players in 100 days. Bah.